Even better than I was the last time, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh.
We back.
You feel me?
Just Mike Up is in the building.
Yep.
Was popping E.
Yo.
Hollywood.
Where you
City
from?
and shit. Yeah, you know what, E? That's a great question. An amazing question, by the way. Always an official question. 60617. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. South Side now, originally West Side. Shout out to my nigga Cola. I believe he is West Side now, South Side originally. It's like a random duo. You feel me? We in this bitch. What's poppin'?
Yes, sir. Just B is back. Y'all had me. My grandma said I could come, so I'm here. We finna talk some. Just Mike Up is the movement. You know, everybody got a voice. Just Mike Up is the whole thing.
You feel me?
So that's how they go, man. Shout out to the peeps. Shout out to E, man. Shout out to my niggas Goof. Shout out my nigga Hollywood, man. Let's talk.
You already know, man. It's your boy, the humble Goof. Don't forget about the humble beginning. Shout out to my homie E. You know, shout out Hollywood. Shout out the whole gang. Shout out Just B. We here, man. Let's make it happen.
Before we start, I remember now. Shout out to my guy Rod De Niro, 2X. I believe he stream on 2K as well. He rock with us heavy. He rock with us heavy. I would say he probably the number one Just Mike Up fan if we have a number one Just Mike Up fan. I don't know if we do. I don't know if we that clouded. I don't know if we that clouded yet. We should get there eventually. Whatever. Rocking with E, we trying to get the WWE rub off of Reflections of Light podcast. That's kind of how we doing this. You feel me?
Hey man, I'm gonna keep it real, and I must say this every time, bro. Like I will tell everybody who know me for real, like I ain't no freaking body, but every time I say that, I always give thanks to everybody that do treat me like I am. You know what I'm saying? Because I just say I'm an outspoken fan, bro. Like I said, you've seen my videos on Twitter. I'm either in my car or on this couch.
I'm about to say, he got the coldest 2-minute recaps ever on Twitter. Bro, can give you the whole recap, 2 minutes. And it ain't gonna never go past 204. It ain't gonna never do it. Never do. I don't know how I can do it. I talk too fucking much. That's not happening. Not. Gonna have to download that audio clip on me. Let's get it popping, E. How we started off, G?
All right, man. So, Ultimate Madness round 2. What overall was it better than round 1?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was easy though.
Everybody was a lot more prepared this time around.
What the fuck did this bitch do to me? Not everybody.
Ironically, the person the least prepared.
Name is fucking Prep.
So let's get. That was the first battle, wasn't it?
It was.
Let's get into that, man.
Go ahead.
the double
Ass. LaMelo.
Damn, nigga. Shit. I feel bad. One, I want to say this, man. Casey has. This is not the first person to done that. You got Prep, Twerk, Coffee, Miss Merck. Dang. I think who else? Robin Rhymes as well. Maybe I think some crazy shit. If she's had people
sound terrible. He damn that should have choked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, it's sad to see. I think Prep. Now I understand they say, oh well, he choked. Casey won. Okay, but when Prep didn't choke in that third, he clearly took that round. You understand what I'm saying? But it's not to take the win away from Casey. Casey came in a lot better than last 2 weeks ago. Because it was kind of dry. Like, she just didn't really turn up like that. She came in with a fucking mission. I'm proud of her. I'm glad for her that she's going to the next transition, to the next round and whatnot. Prep, it's in your name, man. I don't know, man. What this bitch did to me is the funniest thing in the world. And he said he's going to make T-shirts. I might want one of those. Like, that's fucking fire though. But that's all I got to say about that one. It was a good battle until Prep started, doing his thing, messing up.
Why bro didn't freestyle?
Yo, that's how I think she do voodoo. He freestyles.
Yeah.
That's why I said the tournament, bro. This is the second person who choked who freestyles. Drugs choke. Mm-hmm. He freestyles. I don't know. I think the pressure really be like your brain is just going through it because you freestyle.
But the
He
thing is,
he freestyle. Well, it was a pre-bottle, but
right,
he freestyled to start it.
if you scanning a book in your mind trying to figure out where you left off, and you got the ability to freestyle, after your third skim in that book, when you can't find it, on to the next one. If you at least start rapping, it'll probably come back to you. And even in the midst of coming up with something that's fire, you let the crowd reaction give you another 15 seconds to get your shit together. You gotta play the game, especially with 100K on the line. You gotta use your skill set.
Yeah, I'm using everything. 100 grand.
Everything.
I think Mike. Shout out to Mike P. Even though Mike P. Another brother. He getting better, man. I be having a lot of criticism for him, but Mike P. to certain degrees can take criticism well. Sometimes he get mad, sometimes he don't. So it's hard to really gauge him. But the way he broke it down, he was like, I feel like Prep was trying to be so prepared for that. It was clearly a pre-buttle. Like he was ready for it. He had some papers, but it wasn't going to be in his round. He had it just in case she said it. So he's like, oh, bet. She fell into my trap. I got her ass. Here we go. Now, first, pre-buttle was ass, but I like the effort. I think he tried so hard for it to execute it. Once it just didn't go as expected, his brain was just like, oh, fuck. Like, damn, I do got like a round to go through that. Like, oh, damn, where the fuck does my round start? Like, that's what he was at. Like, what the fuck? Like, the fuck is this bitch doing? This shit don't never happen. But I'm going to say something. Casey lost. I'm going to tell y'all why.
What?
Lost low key. No cap.
I was waiting for it.
She lost. Let's break it down. I bet you a lot of niggas ain't watched that battle again. I bet you they didn't, but let's really break it down. First round. First round. Casey goes, mad aggressive, solid round. Niggas is super gassing it, and I see why they doing it, and I don't like this, and I'm finna compare it to an individual too. They gassing it because people bashed her so much the first round, and she won that people are overcompensating. So they're like, I'm not going to say anything negative about her now. She was super aggressive. She was clean. Good first round. Motherfuckers making it seem like it was incredible. It was not close to incredible. It's like a 7.5, 8 round. It was beatable to me. I was like, all right, Prep probably going to beat that round. Prep came in with a shitty pre-buttle. I still thought he could win a round. He choked. All right, boom. Casey wins the first ease. No debate. Second round goes. Casey had a very, very, very hard stumble. You can call it a choke. I want to call it a choke, but people be picky on that shit.
It's like
it's really close to a choke.
Step. Yeah, I tried to catch my step with this heel, but my ankle just wouldn't get back in the place like it wanted to. That's kind of how I figured it was in terms of making it from verbal to physical. But
like it was really close to a choke if it wasn't a choke. Some people might call
it a choke. Falling up the steps.
Damn near. Like it was Joe Biden going up the airplane. Like, he kept catching it, but he was falling. Like he kept falling. That was up. And then Prep had an eye second. I gave Prep the second. He clearly won the third. That's 2-1 Prep.
I'm sorry. Was the second the round where he was talking about sleeping with her?
Yeah, but that was just a pocket though. It was ass. It's the same pocket she was tripping up the fucking steps. So he had
you do want to go by the rules. If you do, then I understand.
Okay, I didn't like it. Cool, but okay, it was a high round. He probably had like a 6 round. She tripping and shit. She had like a 5 round.
You want to know what's crazy though? You want to know what's crazy before anybody else goes? He did the exact same thing he did in the tournament with Chesson on UFF. That's insane.
I can't believe I did that. Yeah, he did. Yeah,
that's crazy. That is really insane. Prep maybe tournaments aren't for you.
That's the pressure.
Battle rappers.
He made it to the second round, though, so it's like
public service announcement. Battle rappers. Regardless of how good these battle rap women look the day of the battle, stop trying to get at them in verses. Just out rap them. Just out rap them.
It don't work. It don't work. It don't
out
work.
Rap them.
It don't work.
The thing is, if I put it like this, if all of the female performances would have kept the same momentum as King versus Queens, the second one, I like the first one more than I like the second one. But even so, still, if they wouldn't have kept that momentum of going, the women are slowly making the climb. And to be honest, I didn't think the third tournament was gonna have female MCs in it. I didn't think so. I mean, the URL male roster is deep, and that's no discredit to the female battle rappers. But Queen of the Ring just popped off with a crazy event, and that was low key lit from start to finish just by how they. But that's neither here nor there. All I'm saying is, if y'all get in front of a female MC, just out rap them. It ain't like y'all would call them after the battle, text them, and if you do your business in the street, so you might as well just leave these battle rap women alone, bro. Just rap. That's all you gotta do.
I ain't gonna front. It do seem like a lot of battle rappers, like when we hear about how they approach women, it's a lot of simpish type activity, bro. I be like, y'all, that's why the believability clause, like since I go to events and I see how these niggas be interacting with females after events, the walkout, like Goof, I know you've seen it. Like I know you've seen it, bro.
We know niggas is simps though. Why we
cringy? I be like, bro, how are y'all this aggressive in street and all this, and y'all like timid when it comes to females and got corny pickup lines and no good approach? I be like, I'm super civilian and I know I'm married, so I'm out the game. But a nigga can do better than this. Like,
hey, bro, we all, look.
No dislocation.
You already know the pocket. We know the pocket we gonna get in. We ain't gonna do it here. We can't get in the pocket. We have our
Kevin Samuels.
Now, see, Goof, he always look at Goof. He always fumble the back. I was gonna say the KS sessions. Let people infer.
They already gonna know, man. They already gonna know. We ain't no lie. Women, a man getting mad. We know what it is. We know what it is.
We're not gonna bring that here, but
no. Shout out to Casey J. On the first watch, I clearly had her winning that battle 2-1 because I clearly gave Prep the third on the first watch. And then after rewatching it, really kind of doing the same thing that Hollywood did. If you take out that pre-bottle and that small little pocket of trying to get at her, and you showcase that, put next to the round of Casey and that crazy stumble that she had, I still got Prep's material, edge of her material in that one. So second watch, I had Prep winning the second and the third. But again, in the moment, you got to do it perfect, or you out of there. This is how I go. It's 100K.
Casey did what she was supposed to do, and I give her credit for that. All I would say is this: first, shout to her. Furthest a woman has been in the tournament. That is important. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going, throw some shade on that. That's a good look. But we were able to critique Rubando throughout the tournament. Right. He was winning. He wasn't choking. His material was not strong. Now, I have to say it like that, even though back then we was like Rubando was ass. And and it was okay for us to say Rubando was ass. If we're going to be everyone is equal, we want people to be treated equal, I should be able to say Casey is winning, but she ass.
Yeah.
I should be able to say that. Shout out to her. I'm not talking about her as a woman physically, which is what I think that's what we wanted Prep to do. Don't look at her as a woman, just look at her as an op. I'm looking at her as a rapper. As a rapper, she is having a Rubando fucking run. And people need to admit that this is a Rubando run.
Who she got next?
She got Geechee. I guarantee Geechee does not address her as this whole I want to date you shit. He's about to snatch multiple weaves that he tells her to purchase. He's going to snatch all of them. There's going to be a lot of pistol whips and things of this nature. Coffee is made. She in this Black Widow realm of making niggas choke and look bad and all that. So maybe she can make that happen to Geechee. I don't see it. She's going against the most consistent battle rapper of like damn near all time. Low key. I just don't see it. Good luck to her though.
I feel like Coffee and First Lady Flame should have been in this tournament.
First Lady.
I feel like they. I say what?
First Lady Flames, yeah. Nah,
she's all the Flames are making the photo, man. That pen too different, man. It's for 2 minutes.
Nah, but she fired. I think she know how to. I think she can.
My favorite battle rapper, low key. She's my favorite.
But I feel like because my thing is Casey got she got Official and Jazz, one of the two top female battle rappers to date and stuff like that, and she has any opportunity that she wants. But First Lady Flames and Coffee, they just they starting to get that buzz. Well, First Lady Flames started to get that buzz. Coffee had her, you know what I'm saying, had her little run. She got a T-top and shit like that. I feel like they should have been in the tournament. Hell, even maybe Vixen, because I wanted to see how she would have worked. You know what I'm saying?
I told y'all about Vixen. I love baby girl. Shout out the Midwest, but she has a ceiling. She has a ceiling.
But Vixen,
the good thing, she's a woman, so I think a lot of them. I don't be wanting to come on mad sexist, G, but it's like a lot of them have ceilings. Like to me, Flames don't though. Like Coffee don't got a ceiling. Flames ain't got a ceiling.
No,
like it's certain. It's some of them that's different. That's different.
Don't rap. Flames don't rap. Flames don't rap like the rest of the female battle rappers, bro.
Not at all.
She don't rap like them.
She can get there. She can go up there, bro. She can go up there, man.
Coffee don't need. Coffee did T-top bad, G. I don't care what nobody say. Coffee did him bad. Like it looked. First of all, it looked like she was bullying him, and that's not fair. Like you're not. Bad. How you got on this very sexy outfit, violating this grown man? That's not okay.
She was robbing that nigga. The plug was getting robbed. She was.
But I feel like this tournament, I feel like they put the right people in here, man. I think Casey official. I see why they did it. You know what I'm saying? And again, they asked people. I think certain people turned it down. So
I get it. Like I truly get it. I understand official because official. I don't feel like she get the respect that she deserves sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? She's done a lot. To me, I don't feel like she does. That's just me. Maybe it's the people. Maybe it's the people I follow.
Everybody.
Maybe it's the people I follow. Maybe it's the people I follow. I think that's what it is.
I say they Cortez about to die.
Yeah, true that too. But people only hate Cortez because of Reserve. That's the only reason why. The stigma is big on Cortez, man.
Cortez fire.
Cortez can go. When Cortez was about to go against Press Mafia, niggas even had him losing against Press Mafia.
Let's get to this so I can be mad. Let's get to the next battle, man. Because they involve Cortez.
Let's get mad, baby.
It's Cortez versus Jack Boy, man. It's Cortez versus Jack Boy, man.
Fire down.
I'm tight.
I'm tonight, man.
Again, and it involves one of the people that was in the battle of the night last week. But that person didn't go to the next round somehow. Even though his first round was probably the best round of the night, and no judge gave it to him in the first round. Hey, yo, I am furious at the judges. I'm furious at the judges. I am furious. The fan vote, I think it was fair. I think it made sense. I have my own theory of why the fan vote went how it did. I am a conspiracy guy, though, but I will save that for later. But I thought it was fair. The judges, that was bullshit. My nigga Minnesota Luke said Cortez won because he's a veteran. What does that mean? Please
Some of these explanations be terrible. I'd be like, bro, y'all need to word these things better.
See, I wasn't there for the judges. I only got the. I wasn't there for the judges. I didn't know he said that. That's insane.
He said he was a veteran, and he was. I think what did he say? More consistent or some stupid shit? Huh? What?
I put it like this.
That's terrible.
I put it like this.
That's terrible. This 100 bands.
I know. Grade A performances for both fellas. Shout out to Cortez. Shout out to Jack Boy. Y'all definitely got a battle. Y'all got one. And I'm pretty sure when these battles drop on the app, they're gonna probably go to y'all's first before they check out any of the other ones. So shout out to y'all for that one. But in terms of the judging, I disagree, but I also could agree at the same, bro. I could. It ain't like Cortez came half stepping. Cortez came with the same energy that he came with the first battle. He came with it.
He came with more. I'm not gonna even lie.
Cortez leveled up a little bit.
Cortez definitely matched Jack energy, and I feel like, again, I come in saying I'm biased though, but I feel like I'm looking at it from a fair point. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like, all right, let's say me and B, niggas see our stature. B's a bigger guy. If we get in a tussle and for some reason it looks equal, like he just not overwhelming me, it's gonna look like I'm damn near a superior person. Cause it's like he should dominate in that situation just because of the size and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Beg your pardons for my ace I means, because that sounds crazy. You don't see the visual of what's occurring. This is just audio.
My
It
mind
sounds
didn't even
crazy.
go
If you
there,
see
bro.
it,
Yeah.
makes sense. I'll just be having I'm from Chicago. We don't really but whatever. Point being, the fact that people knew Jack gonna have like the energy advantage, I feel like when Cortez come out, boom, kick the door, get in that bad. I was like, oh shit, okay, cool, I see you. Like, but Jack was still in a different pocket, bro. Like the man first was stupid. It was stupid. Cortez first one, it was really good. Cortez first was really good. It was like here, but
Let me
Tony bro to say that Cortez won the first clip don't make no sense to me.
Right.
If you say it's an edge and not lean, I'm gonna disagree. But I can be like, all right, they all around is good, so I'm with you. But to say if anybody won a round clear, in my opinion, if anyone, I don't think any of the rounds was that clear. But if anyone won a round clear, it's Jack's first. That's the only clear round.
I'll put it like this: Jack was introduced in the battle rap around probably the biggest time frames of me watching battle rap.
Yeah.
So his style is a breath of fresh air. It's unorthodox as a mug. Like nobody really can mimic. And if somebody else tries to do that style, you'll automatically assume it's Jack-esque in that sense. With the judges that you got on the table, I even learned right. But again, if you got a nigga with a style and he dropping the ball and you just pick up and run with it and you get crazy with it, add your own little spice, it's your recipe at that point. I'm sorry, that's just how the kitchen works. But in the case of the judges, and I learned this even being in the tournament myself, sometimes you have to rap for your judges. And Cortez's style of writing and his delivery is in a sense where you can catch everything that Cortez is saying. Every punch, every ball, every build-up. Jack's style, you got to be a fan of Jack to actually catch into. I hate to say that, but it's just
that's a fact. He got the twerk stigma from back in the day, and Jack didn't have as many big battles for people to, all right, this is Jack's style. You know what I'm saying? Other than like people get the music references now. I think that's something that everybody expect Jack to do. But like when people say Jack is random, it's like, nah, man. He says a lot of things that tie in together.
But you can understand why people will say that, though. Just knowing who Jack is and his style, you can understand why people say that.
Mm-hmm. The way Daylight broke it down was probably the best, which was crazy. Like he's like he raps like a drum beat. So it's like, so you have to not only just try to pay attention to the lyrics, because like a lot of people would say Jack be wildin' and I don't know what he's saying. That's because it sounds fire, like it sounds entertaining. Like and he moving around. So even if you don't really know all the words, the flow is cold, he moving nice, it sounds like pleasant to the ears. So he can get away with that. But if you really listen to the lyrics, he's saying incredible shit too. So you got the fact that his cadence and all of that is what people will like. They enjoy it regardless if they understand it. They enjoy it. And then if you do understand it, you're like, yo, this man he's really saying some shit that nobody else is saying because they can't rap like him, which is how you so want to be. It's not necessarily that he's super complex, or he's complex in his own way because people can't rap like him. Yeah, like you just can't. Like the way that he did and people probably didn't even catch it. Like when he did the just like Trump throwing shit. That's a reference to like when Trump went to Puerto Rico and threw the tissue and shit. Right. But the way that he punched so quick, I guarantee 60% of people didn't even catch that reference.
True.
Jack be on another planet sometimes, bro. Like you can't really just like just be said it, man. You gotta rap and tell it to the judges, which kind of sucks because even when his third, where he was like, "Bitch, stop watching Jack," and he tied that up with, if you don't want to hear if you want to hear the same old monotonous name flips and stuff like that, I was like, period. Like
his whole first part of his third round, and I guarantee people gonna catch it on the app now. Was him flipping the Surf Cortez interview in a lot. He was wilding. He was like, Surf told
E got me crying.
Back like this, that I was whipping the pot. Like he low-key threw a little diss at Castro too. He brought up the whip and the pot shit. He did all of that. That's the first half of the third.
I'm not gonna hold you. Sidebar. If that Lou Castro versus Jack battle takes place, I'm in the building. I don't know how. I'm gonna be there.
Like, throw that on Gnome and I'm cool with it.
No, that's gonna be a fire battle.
Jack and Lou on Gnome. Fuck it. I'm with it.
That'll be crazy.
And honestly, I haven't asked Jack. I think they'll both be for it.
I believe.
I think they both.
If Riders Block had some of the best battles ever, like
Goody versus Goody said some of the best battles. All the Goody battles pretty fire. I ain't gonna need cap.
Rider Drugs was a good battle. I'm just like, screw it, bro. If it's fire, do it.
But
Hollywood,
that was the last minute.
If I have to just tie it up between this battle be extremely debatable.
Absolutely.
With the shock value of Cortez rebringing that energy and then plus some, I can understand the first and the second. For Jack fans, I can understand the first and the third.
The first, second, and third, low key, I'm gonna come clean.
It could be, but once it drops on the app, I think the energy would change. But I can see those two in terms of how that pans out. But shout out to them fellas for just giving us a fire battle, for being one part of the bracket where we can watch it and be like, okay, we expect. Nobody would think that the biggest battle of expectation on that card would be Jack Boy versus Cortez. Like, keep it a bit with all the matchups.
And to get them the most credit, man, because I'd say that about Jack, but it's about Court too. In the first 2 rounds, they were both arguably the best 2 performers of both rounds.
Yes.
Because in this battle, I feel like Jack would have beat everybody except Cortez that night.
Even though you haven't beaten Cortez technically.
Even though but he lost, so I can't say he beat him. And I got him beating Cortez. But other than Cortez, who they say, I feel like he would have clearly beat everybody else, I believe. Even Nitty.
Well,
and I think Nitty better stop playing, man.
My takeaway from this battle is, I'll be quick to say I keep my same energy, but I can't give flowers at the same time. I haven't been the biggest Cortez fan. He doesn't really, as far as what URL encompasses, they want to have stars and people that sell tickets and do stuff. I'm not mad at the underground niggas that, the gatekeeping stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, the cats that, they bring that smoke, bro. Like, Cortez isn't the most appealing, but the nigga can rap. Him versus Quest from Cody was freaking fire. I'm not
Quest was wilding on court, but keep going.
Oh, yeah. I agree. Trust me. But, Cortez gets it done, and for what he brings, he does it well, bro. So salute to him. I'm just glad both of these brothers, flowers is given and stock is in the air. That's what I'm with. I just need that.
That's a bar. That's a bar. That's a bar.
To my wrestling fans, Cortez is like hardcore Holly, but keep going. Go ahead, Goof.
Alabama Slam was hard, though. Alabama Slam was hard, though.
It was. That's a fact. It's a fact.
It's playing face first. That's terrible. By your feet. That's different.
What I wanted to, my takeaway is, for me personally, I got Jack 2-1. I think Core took the second clearly, clear as day. To me, I wouldn't even say clear as day, but I feel like his round was just a little bit better than Jack's in the second. I feel like, the thing is with Jack, other than a lot of people don't think that he's intricate because he's not making sense to certain people. Like, well, he said this and this, that don't tie in together. But they do. It really do. It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't. But my thing is, it's not the fact that people don't understand it. They're not giving it a chance. That's my only problem. How do you give? It's no disrespect to him. How do you give Dot a chance, but you won't give Jack that same opportunity? You understand what I'm saying?
Different though. Reach God different.
You low-key just made me mad because that makes so much fucking sense.
I'm saying though, because
Dot don't be saying nothing.
But he do, but in his own way. And just like in Chorus, the original, like I've been watching Chorus since Lions Den, bro. He ain't changed his stuff. He beat Disaster. Nobody likes to talk about how he beat Disaster.
He did.
But Disaster was almost at the height of his career. Not even almost at the height. He was still going up. He beat Disaster. That's insane, right?
Don't
Nobody talks
forget what
about
he
that.
did to Hollow Hand. Don't forget what he did to him.
Y'all one of
Man,
the
look,
best
bro,
rounds of all
bro.
time. Y'all one
Man,
of the
look.
best rounds of all time.
Exactly, and Core is in them. My thing is, there's a stigma on both these guys. Okay, Jack and also with Jack, with these performances, he almost beat Cortez. He beat T Top. Okay, now you got John over here, right? Everybody say John always hurt these rookies and stuff. Really and truly, what the problem is, some of these guys who go into battle with John, they try to do what everybody else tells them to do, and then they fuck up. That's ultimately what happens. But what I'm saying is, give Jack his respect. He's that nigga. You hear me? He is that man. Mama, there goes that man. And Core has always been Core. There's nothing no different than him. The stigma got to stop. All that shit got to stop, man. It has to
Let's
stop.
stop, man. Cortez is fire.
Cortez is fire, bro. He knows how to rap. He knows how to rap, bro. He's a rapper. Like, come on. He's from the cloth of Mook and them, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all can't do that, man. That can't give Sue Surf that same.
Y'all niggas be forgetting shit, man. I smoke. Y'all niggas be forgetting. I know why Coy get the slack he getting now. Now, back in the day, he got the Sue Surf stigma, blase. All right, cool. That's for the super bully, angry fan people that's just like, all right, Cortez, vault. But niggas was saying he was getting, even back then, niggas was saying his shit was getting vaulted because he was smoking niggas.
Yeah.
It wasn't because of him.
It was
because of them. Niggas knew that. So niggas always knew I caught one of them. His shit getting vaulted. That's fucked up for Smack. Yeah. Surf bullied them. You know what I'm saying? But Core one of them. You know what happened? That went away because Core got the same stigma that JC got, Danny got. Very dangerous, underrated battle rappers. Cortez, unlike Danny and JC, started fucking losing. Did we forget that? He started losing. So you can't be underrated and then start losing. Because then you're underrated and a loser. Yeah, so then people who clowned you could then clown you and then also say you're a fucking loser. The people who would clown you back then would be like, well, he'll win, but it don't fucking matter. Now they'd be like, this nigga don't even fucking win. So why would he get praise? That's what happened to Cortez. He got lazy, just like the other vets. And unlike the other vets who could be like Verb and just for a while, and Verb can't do it no more. Just be like, I'm Verb.
No, bro, Verb.
Like after a while, Verb did it, Surf did it, Cliff did it. It was like, I'm this person. But then after a while, we was like, we don't care your ass. Cortez couldn't get away with it.
When did Cortez get lazy? When did Cortez get lazy? I never remember that.
He was stumbling versus Saga.
Yeah, go back.
Easy. What was the battle before that? Nitty, he choked.
Oh yeah. But the stigma was there before all this stuff happened. The stigma was there, and it's not even because of Sue Surf. It's not even because of Sue Surf. Sometimes also what Cortez liked to do is he liked to hype up his bars, and rightfully so. Any man should.
No.
But not after every bar.
It was hella cringy and Born Legacy. Born Legacy Supreme 2. It was the cringiest thing when he was doing the Macarena step versus Ryder. It was the cringiest thing I've seen in the building.
Lost Fire Marshal Bill.
Lost the Ryder too. Like motherfuckers not gonna keep. Man.
Ryder one.
Niggas gonna think I hate Court too. See, I ain't broke down JC in a while, so I guess I can pick somebody else. But we just not. I'm glad. It's a narrative, y'all. Niggas gonna hit me like this nigga Hollywood mad. This tournament is different than the other tournament. Well, every tournament had a narrative. The second tournament was Holmesy and his new angles and how far can he get, and it was nice. And Holmesy was wilding though, so respect to him. First tournament was a whole bunch of new niggas. Let's see who rise up, but out of the new niggas, and Fonz the one who rolls up, and we got a lot of mini stars out of it. That was the most productive tournament.
His stock dropped after he won the tournament.
Who, Fonz? I think Fonz is doing pretty good, man. He has like the best 2-on-2 of like damn near all time. Like he got like the highest view like battle on the app.
What's before that though? What's before that?
But he went through some shit though. Somehow with his brother passed or something
I'm just talking about buzz.
You went stagnant.
Right. I'm talking about no movement whatsoever. It's like, who won that bid again? It was like that for a hot minute.
That's true, but yet and still, that tournament got a lot of stars that came: Castro, Chaos, Sick, Easy, Fonz, who ended up being later, but then rose as a nigga who you gotta say within that too.
I understand why you told Jack to get on Twitter now. I understand that now.
That man put fuck Twitter and got like 300. Like, come on, man.
I was lost. Like,
you need to do. It's the same reason why Fonz be needing to be on Twitter. Like, it's to continue the buzz when you're not battling and shit. Like, it's just you gotta stay
shit talk. You gotta do something.
You gotta stay active, bro. You have to. That's just what it is. But this third tournament though, so I could, niggas be saying I'm long winded. I talk too much. Third tournament is a narrative. It was Jack. All right, Jack. Is you gonna ride to the occasion because niggas don't believe in you no more? After the first round, it was like, oh, okay, Jack back. So that
Jack
narrative is gone. But that narrative is gone now. Like, he beat his narrative after the first round. It's like, oh, Jack is really good. Okay, cool. Long as he pretty good, he can do this. And then the second round comes. It's like, oh, Jack's still nice. All right, cool. We cool with Jack. Jack can now get back into the fray of things. He's good. This Cortez, we all know what's finna happen. Cortez won the tournament. Who he gonna battle?
Sir.
Exactly. Don't everybody want to see that for the narrative? That's what it. No, it's not. It's he's going to battle him. People are going to clamor for it.
Want that?
Like Surf, you can't run. Surf, you got to battle Cortez. You got to battle Cortez. Like that's what people want. It might not happen because he probably gonna have to battle Geechee, but that's what's gonna happen. Mm-hmm. That's just a good narrative to have. We can't have that with Cortez losing. Cortez losing the second round of Jack Boy. So, nigga, you lost the Jack Boy main. Boy, ain't nobody battling you, nigga. Like, there's going to be that. So, Jack can lose a debatable battle where the fans might say, he won this, and that Jack back in good graces with the fans. He good now. This just is good for narratives, bro. Niggas not going to let this nigga.
It's part of the game,
Corey making it to the finals, bro. Corey going to beat Nitty. I'm telling y'all now. He going to beat Nitty.
Yeah.
I got y'all. I'm telling you, I put money on him. He going to beat Nitty. And it's gonna be damn near clear.
Personally, yeah, I think he's gonna beat Nitty.
And the fans gonna watch this. The fans gonna vote for Core.
We'll see. I'll hold you to it. I time stamp it.
Stamp it. 37-22. The fans gonna vote for him.
Who else battled?
Nitty and Drills. That's the next one.
Better than I was the last time, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh.
We back.